again. It's one of the guns off the list. Got it off print the other day. Yeah, we're over at dRange at the moment, been giving it a try out. Just been filming the accuracy. Yeah, what we're dealing with, quite a nice gun really, to be honest with you. Seems well made. Easy enough to operate. It took a little bit of time to gel with it. So, right, overall length, 102 centimetres. That's on the carbine. Super carbine, I believe, is around about the same size, but that's about 40 1/4 inches. So it's got a bit of a length. It's even got a bit of girth, because there's a very nice Minelli stock on this. You know, in the etching, you've got their logo and what have you. So, yeah, the stock's well made. It's a second-hand gun, as usual. I've put my scope on it, just to try it out on the range. But yeah, you get quite a nice sturdy butt pad, adjustable, on elevation. Cheap piece, that's not sided, so they've had the ambidextrous in mind, and it is adjustable via that. You loosen that off, raise it, nip it up. So very nice thumbhole carry on with this grip, and it's 280 from the middle of the pad to the middle of the grip. So yeah, it's there, it's all right, it's comfortable for me. Yeah, very nice that stock, quite like it, especially with the thumbhole carry on. Nice metal trigger guard, slotted, so you can get in for your adjustment on your 2-stage shoe trigger. That trigger's nice, proper crisp on the second stage. Above that, at the back here, you've got your safety. To rotate, it kind of reminds me of the Riviera. And it's left for fire, vertical for safe, yeah. It's a dovetail on the top of these. 11mm, I believe, and this is in 177, this CLX Pro. This is the black pepper. It is nice as well. It's kind of grown on me. I weren't sure at first because I've heard bad reports on them with magazines and bottle seals and what have you. But you have to try the soup to know whether or not it's good, don't you? Which I do prefer to do, and this is one for the list, even though they've been out for a little while, like, and we're a bit late in the game. It doesn't matter. They're still the same gun. And all they can do is improve them, because it's, you know, it's it's your forged barrel by BSA. They built at BSA as well, apparently. Shrouded, nice factory silencer on it. It's been easy to put together. It's been easy to work with. It's been easy to use. I've made sure that I've kept the stock on the bag though. I didn't want the bottle on the bag. Bottles on bags aren't a good practice anyway, to be honest with you. That's my opinion. Magazine and biathlon style lever wise, it is set up for a right-handed shooter. You can't switch them round because you can only put the magazines in from the left-hand side. So they're nice enough to use, easy enough to load up. You know, you just put a pellet in, rotate it, put a pellet in, rotate it, and then there's a magnet on it, holds it in place. It's kind of a little bit AGT Vixen-esque, how nicely it does go in there, which is a lovely gun when it comes to the magazine. So it is decockable. There we go, back onto safe. The cylinder on the carbine is 288 cc. So, you know, you're looking at getting kind of 2,500 shots in 177 apparently, and about 230 in 2.2. But it goes down on the super carbine, which is the smaller one. The smaller one's got a 13.5-inch barrel, which is about 320 mils, something like that, 320, 340 mils. That's the smallest shot of super carbine. The carbine itself, that's got a 380mm barrel on it, or about 15 1/4 inch, something like that. Weighs 3.46 kilo, which is £7 10 ounce. So it's not far off £8. So it's reasonable enough weight, so that when you shoulder it, you know, it does keep pretty steady. Yeah, it does aid it a little bit. The cylinders, like I say, the super carbine, or the slightly smaller one, that's got a smaller cylinder, so you only get 190 shots in 177 and 160 shots in 2.2. So I did fill it up and then I filled it up again. It was a little bit out because it's regulated, so the first few shots were kind of a little bit out, a little bit skew, but after that it did tidy itself up. Yeah, quite impressed with it. I would have one. Obviously I've got my own opinion on guns, but I'd be quite happy if this was something that I had to own. If you want to buy them brand new, you know, you're talking a lot of money, 4 figures. As a second-hand option, you're talking reasonable money. I'd say anything from 6.5 upwards, really. You know, and you're getting quite a reasonable deal there. You know, with the guns what they compete with, they do all right, I think, because they're up against wire rack and air rounds and all that. It is a nice enough gun. So yeah, I'd definitely trust it up to 50 metres on quarry. Spend a bit of time with them. You'll be pretty much laser-like. I've no qualms with them, no complaints. So I think we've just about covered everything on it. If I haven't, oh, fill port. That's underneath there. You've got a ring here. Just push that there. That's your fill port. The ring covers it when you've done. It's magnetic, and that's your manometer there, which is easy enough to read. I mean, I've just took it right down to the bottom, to be honest with you, after topping it up, because we've carried on shooting until dark, really. This one comes with the sling swivels on it, so you're alright for putting a strap on it. It is second hand. I'm very pleased that Bryn let me use it. I'd like to thank him, and I'd like to thank Darren, as usual, for letting us use dRange. What a star. So, yeah, lovely gun, no qualms, quite happy shooting it, and I'm sure you would be. So, thanks for watching. BSA R12 CLX Pro, 25 metres. It's raining out there. Exact heavies, 10.34s. It seems to be liking them. Now I've stuck my 6x24 by 50 oak scope on there. Put a couple of magazines through it. Let's see how we get on. And see what happens to that there little blue fox creature thing. Eh? Straight between the eyes. That'll do for me, little bluey. Right, go for the top left to start. Ooh, what happened there? Big skirt or something for the mount that one shifted by. Proper fire that one. That one weren't, no. Oh yeah. I've just filled it up. Maybe that's the issue there. Go for the top right. I like it. Go for the centre. I'm going to blow air here. Let's go for bottom left. Yeah, blow it there. Bad lad. Right, another magazine. Seems to be grouping alright. Wondering if those first couple of shots were because I've just filled it up. Most probably. It's getting a bit steamy in here, mine. With all the damp outside, like, is that wet out there? Bottom left. Well, we're certainly stacking them in some of the groups. Obviously the first group were a little bit spread. They are the 60mm splats with a 10mm hole in the middle. Yeah, bottom left still. Yeah, stacking them. Bottom right. Ooh, don't know what that one was about. I think that one before that one must have been a bent skirt or something. I don't check them anyway. nothing wrong with that. I think I'll go for the O on Milbro at the bottom right. Yes, nothing wrong with that. Sorted out my offset then. Still hit it. Not to worry. Okay. Bottom left. Top right. Just varying points of aim a little bit. No, I won't. Low in air. Right, so that's it, 25 metres. Can't see anything wrong with that. I'm not taking my time at all as usual. It's obviously regulated, but I think the two flyers were probably down to a skirt issue. So I'm not weighing them. I'm not, you know, if they've got an obvious dint in them, I will not bother with them. But yeah, nothing wrong with that at 25 metres, I don't think. Let's see what can occur at 50 metres then. Right, see how it gets on at 50 metres. Glasses are off. I'll do my best to mean business. It's staunch out there. It's proper pissing down. And it's a little bit misty as well, so just pop the lighting on at 50 metres just now. You'll see. So, oh, he's easy in again, isn't he? Little Bluey. He's getting it. Did he get it? I suppose I best shoot at target to see where I'm hitting. So I've zeroed it up a little bit, but visibility is quite harsh up there at the moment. So I'll go for the centre one. That's hitting low and left. Let's try another. So yeah, it's hitting low and left. Let's see what happens now. Still going for the centre. Huh. Well, I've just gone a bit too far. I think I might have. See what happens. Okay, yeah, I've gone way too far there. There we go. That were a bit high, that one. Okay, let's try the top left. $60mm splats again. Still top left. Oh, I won't. I think it's one of those with this. I haven't shot it until about an hour ago, so still getting my iron at 50, so we'll put an extra magazine through it. Let's try top right. Lands on the right. I think we're starting to get there. So of course I did fill it up before I started shooting it again. I'm going for the top left now. Seems to be tightening up on the accuracy. Still top left. I'll go at the bottom left. No, I won't. I'll do this time now. So bottom left. Bottom right. Ooh. Bit of a flyer. Go for the keep on the bottom left. So I think I'm getting my iron because it's definitely starting to group very nicely. Centre. Yeah, that would be for sure. Still on the centre. put another magazine through it. So I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good gun. It's got great potential, obviously, because the more I'm shooting it, the more accurate it's getting, like anybody. But I've not really had much chance to shoot it before this, other than this. And as you saw, I had to partly zero it. Situations, conditions, just get ready for them. It's no different to hunting. You adapt. The magazines work. I don't think they're the best in the world. So obviously there's no last shot stop. You know, so potential for blowing air. Yeah, that's my number 12. So I'll put this magazine up there. Let's see if it tightens up the more I shoot it. I'm pretty sure it will. So I'll go for the top left. There. Centre. Bottom right. Last couple into that. Yep, accurate enough, I think. Right, blown air. Yeah. I mean, 60mm splats at 50 metres, it's rabbit's head, rat's head, squirrel's head. You know, that's where I aim at. I'm not a target shooter, never professed to be. But apart from the few flyers and operator inability, I think that's tightened up quite nicely once you get used to it and the gas drops off a little bit from filling it. I mean, 232 bar fill, you know, you get enough shots out of it. And I think with a bit of practice and a bit of fiddling, you've got a potentially really good target rifle. But I'll be honest with you, I tried it at 60 metres on the spinners and I was struggling hitting the spinners. Some of them, you know, I was hitting them but only clipping them. So then I tried a target and it was a lot more haphazard than what it is at 50. So I'd definitely trust it up to 50 metres, I think. But yeah, nice gun. Nicely made. Magazines, everyone says that anyway. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with them. You know, especially with this being a second-hand one. You know, I think you're getting value for money there, but as a brand new gun, you're going to have to look after it. And they do have the flaws. Most people are aware of them that look at BSAs, but then what guns don't have their flaws? You know, there's no such thing as perfection. Hot day, cold day, whatever. Right, gonna get off. If you haven't subscribed already, get up there, get it pressed. Give us a like and all that, carry on, ding-a-ling. See what you think. So yeah, I believe this is gun number 98 that we've reviewed out of 200 and odd videos. So I think we're probably going to, on 100th gun, we're probably going to do something. We'll have to see, we'll have to see. But, yeah, thanks to Darren at dRange, as usual. He's top man. Thanks to everyone for watching and supporting us. And see you soon. Cheers.